In preparation for Baldur's Gate 3 full release coming up on August 3rd, I thought I'd post my findings on for a ranger on what you can pick on the first 5 levels. So I'm listing here for you the good and the not so good points. The main bonus really is that you can equip heavy armour and you're going to be using strength rather than dexterity. So here we are on the character creation, and it's going to look different but should function similar to the live version. So we're choosing Urchin to give us sleight of hand and stealth proficiency, and the options you see down here are when you choose a background, it fills in what it thinks you're going to need to go with that background, as well as the 2 options there. Okay, so we're going to choose a race for Gith. And here you can see we've got a +2 and a +1 bonus. That's not, from what we're seeing, that's not going to be in the live version. Or instead they're going to allow you to give +2 to one ability and then +1 to another ability, and you can choose strength or not choose it. It allows you to play any character or any race, and it allows you to do that. So we want to do the class of Ranger. And we're going to choose Ranger Knight, and we're going to choose Beast Tamer. And let's go to skills, and we want to, this is where we can modify it. So we don't want arcane yet, we want acrobatics. And if we scroll down the bottom here, this is where you can change nature and give it to animal handling. And obviously we don't want survival, we want athletics. So the only real change here is you want animal handling or survival, or even one of the other ones. And if we go to the abilities, just have a quick look there. If I just put these down to the base level, so you know where the bonuses are coming from, not getting confused. And let's put that down there. On charisma, these are your stats are affected by charisma, and it's whatever the bonus here is what you get applied. I would knock that down to 8. And wisdom, you can see here we've got animal handling +2, perception +2, and I recommend pushing that up to 15, possibly 16 if you're allowed to. You put 1 point in, take it from intelligence to put it into there. And then constitution we'll go to 14. Dexterity we'll leave at 10. Dexterity affects all these, and if you look at strength here, we've got athletics of +2. So I would put this up to 17, and you'll probably find it's 15 in the live version, and that's where we add our extra 2 points. And the reason for this is when we get to level 8, I think, we will get 2 points to allocate. So we'll add 1 there and 1 there to round these off, and we'll get +4 bonus and +3. Okay. Well, if that's already done, you can add 1 there, for example. So before we go to level 2, I'm just going to show you the effects of going to 2 weapon fighting. So as you can see here, I've actually got 2 weapons equipped, and they are of the light version, and I'll show you there, that's light. And as you can read there, it says can be dual wielded with another light weapon. Okay, and I've got 2 swords, so I can actually put 2 swords, or mix and match. I'll put 2 swords in, and as you can see, there's the character. What you'll see here is my main hand has a +3 after the dice roll, and the +3 comes from your strength. Okay, and on my offhand you can see there's no +3. Okay, so I was just going to now level up, and we'll see what that looks like after I've leveled up. So we're going to go to 2 weapon fighting, and am I going to choose anything different here? I think I'm going to remove that and jump. Okay. Accept. Right, and as I said, there we go. Your offhand now has the +3 damage. Okay. Right, let's just quickly look on how to actually get Colossus. So you have to be on a subclass hunter, and you select Colossus down there, and oh, we can choose another spell. Let's do a bit of healing, and there you go. So before we level up to level 4 and enable dual wielding, I just want to show you a few things about versatility weapons first. So as you can see at the moment, we've got our 2 short swords, which were both light. We've been through that before. So if I equip a long sword here with versatility, you'll notice straight away we go into 2-hand mode, and we are not able to have another weapon in our other hand. I've got a versatility weapon, or I can't enable it. You have a number outside the brackets, which is 1d10, and that number there is the range for your dice roll if you hold this weapon with both hands. The number inside brackets is the number that you'll be using or dice roll if you hold this same weapon in one hand. What you can do before you do dual wielding is you can enable the long sword into one hand. So we will be using the 1d8 and obviously have a shield in the other hand. So let's go and level up. Now the downside is at level 4, 8 and 12 we actually have an ability to give ourselves 2 ability points. And we won't be doing it in this time, but if we were, say, at level 8, we would have a point at strength, wisdom or constitution. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to sacrifice this bonus here and actually go and swap feet. Okay, and that's where we're going to enable Dual Wielder, and as you can see we get a bonus to armor class. So we get another +1, and while dual wielding a melee weapon in each hand, and we can use 2 weapons even if your weapons aren't light. Okay, so let's go done. Let's go and accept. So we want to hold versatility weapon in each hand. So there we go, we've gone from a 1d6 in each hand to a 1d8 each hand. And all we're going to do now is get ourselves Misty Step. So let's level up. Race, Gith, level 4 to level 5, new, we get this Misty Step.